It's going to be a winding road to recovery for all of us in a post-coronavirus world. So what does that mean for companies like Ernst and Young, also known as EY? Well, here to discuss that with us is the chairman and CEO of EY, Carmine Di Sibio. Carmine, so good to see you. We were talking offline a moment ago. The last time we saw each other was in Davos, Switzerland in January. Seems like a lifetime ago now, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It feels like it was 10 years ago. Meanwhile, it was only a few months ago. But it's great to see you, Alexis. It's
You
always
know,
great to see you.
yeah, thanks for making time for us. We appreciate it. You run one of the largest professional service firms in the world. You have 285,000 employees. How have you been able to navigate this pandemic? And I understand you've moved all, or for not most of those workers to working from home. How have you been able to do that and keep them safe?
Well, thanks for the question. Yes, I am. First of all, I just have to say thank you to all our teams around the world. When this started happening, we really rallied together. We were one of the first, of our competitors to really put out a global policy around travel. We wanted our first priority, Alexis, was to make sure we had our people be safe around the world, and that was priority number one. So we were very early on putting out travel restrictions in hotspots. At the time, it was China and northern Italy. And then obviously we're very quickly on putting out more restrictions, to the point that some of our clients in the hotel and airline industries were not so happy with our restrictions that we put out. But we thought it was important. And, for us, we were able to go work from home pretty seamlessly. We have great technology. We've invested in technology for the last 10, 15 years, both technologies that allow us to work with our clients, as well as communication type technologies. We're a big user. We have over 270,000 people on Microsoft Teams, which has become the norm for us to communicate internally. One of the things is, our travel. We spent the prior year, we spent over $1 billion in air travel, which has pretty much gone down to close to zero, which is something that that is a good cost savings for us. But it's also teaching us different ways of doing things using technology, which is something that we can utilize going forward.
Carmine, you bring up technology. I'm curious how you're able to use that to assist your clients, many of whom are Fortune 500 companies. How are you able to assist them through this? What are some of their biggest concerns? And I'm also wondering about within technology, how cybersecurity has become a big issue during this pandemic. How are you helping your clients through that?
Yeah, so our cyber practice globally is up over 30% during this crisis, and there is more and more concern around cyber. We are seeing, the bad actors around the world actually trying to take advantage of companies and of individuals. We're seeing a lot more things like phishing emails and things that really can harm companies. So, but from our technology perspective, Alexis, I mean, we've developed platforms. So, for example, our audit technology, our clients could access a platform, we call it Canvas, can download all information, all documents, and we can perform our audit services right off that. That's true in tax as well as some others. So from our technology and how we work with clients, we've been very advanced due to a lot of investments over the years, and in particular the last few years. But then also in terms of helping our clients through this process, we are doing a lot in our consulting area around helping them operate without being in offices. And that's everything from planning to using technology to logistics. We're obviously during the crisis, we did a lot of work around finances and companies' finances and liquidity analysis. We've also been doing a lot of work just on supply chains, thinking about supply chains going forward, which is going to be something that most companies are going to think about, rework, and so forth as we get through the crisis.
Carmine, you have 25,000 employees in China. How would you characterize business conditions in China, and are those employees back in offices?
Great question. So they are back in offices, in almost all the offices. They are practicing social distances in the offices. They all, for the most part, we take their temperatures as they're walking into the office. They're wearing masks, and they're much more separated. We actually took on additional space temporarily in China in a lot of our cities, so we can have more, people in offices and distance and the right distance. So that's something that it's a short-term situation, but it's something that we did do. So right now, this morning, I was talking to our leader in China. Everyone's pretty much back, and restaurants are 60-70% capacity. Shops are open. So for the most part, China is operating almost normally.
Carmine Di Sibio, I like your New York Giants poster in the back. I know you're a big Giants fan. You want to see the NFL get back in action. So do we. We're going to be talking to the owner of the Cleveland Browns a little later in the show. What would your message be to the NFL right now?
Alexis, thanks for that question. Not that my opinion matters, but I would love for the NFL to be back. So would all my family. And, months ago, we'd say, oh my God, I can't imagine the NFL playing without fans. But I think today, most people would say, absolutely, bring on the games even without fans. We'd watch them on TV and watch them happily on TV.
Yeah, we're with you on that. Carmine Di Sibio, Chairman and CEO of EY. Always great to see you. Talk to you soon.
Great to see you as well. Thank you.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.